here. Hindi, Italian. Okay. Thank you, Jordy, for giving the Hindi translation. It's right here below me, the translation. Sumita Tan Chai Fong. Facebook user. Shusti. Okay. Ano say? You are here. I'm sorry. You are here. A Facebook user. You are there. I don't know your name. If you can, if you haven't registered or if your name is coming out as Facebook user, you can add, you can say, I am so and so from, okay, Luz, good morning, Pana Transformer, okay, nice name. That means you transform through prana. I believe that's what it means. Okay, so we are here again, forgiving people, forgiving whoever you need to forgive. Last week there was a question, um can we just forgive ourselves instead of forgiving other people? Uh, I I think you came in late, or you were not part of the, because I believe we did forgiveness on ourselves for 4 months instead of 1 month. I kept it extending it and extending it to forgive ourselves. So if that's what you feel like you need to do, that maybe some people are too hard on themselves and up until now they cannot forgive themselves, no problem. If you feel like you want to forgive yourself, either you came in late or there's still a lot of self-sabotaging thoughts, you're still too hard on yourself, instead of thinking of that person, the third person or the second person. Remember, we do three. One is the first one, the biggest one in front of you is the number one, I say hit list. Um, I, I will change that. Number one, sacred fan, the one that annoys you the most, continuously to annoy you, continuously to trigger your emotions, continuously activating your solar plexus. And then number two and number three are on the left and right side. If you say, I really need to forgive myself, and that's what I feel like doing, no problem. Um, you can do yourself in front and the first two on your list. Okay? If you're the number one person that you need to forgive, then do so. Not a problem. Okay? Especially if you're the number one enemy. You are your number one enemy and nobody else. But most of the time, if you're so angry, so upset to yourself, then normally you have also other people that you're upset at. Because once you're nice to yourself, once you're forgiving to yourself, once you are loving to yourself, it's easy to love other people. It's easy to be nice to other people. The reason why the people are not so nice to other people is because they don't like themselves. They criticize themselves too much, so they tend to criticize other people. Okay? I don't know if that person is here today, but that was last week. I saw it, but I forgot to address it. Okay. Okay. Good morning, Luz. Okay. So, um, what else do I want to tell you? Once you forgive, if you forgive yourself or others, doesn't matter to me who you want to forgive for today's session and moving forward. I just, I just uh, want to have a point of reference so that we can say, okay, this month is when we forgive the number one who cheated us, the number one, our business partner. It At least we have a topic. You can easily search in YouTube. Okay, I need to forgive that person, my business partner. So if you see that title, instead of me going all around, all over, and you don't know which one to look for. Okay, so, but if you say, I always want to forgive myself only, then you can always substitute. Okay. So we still do with the same person. I mean, for the rest, for the number one person on your list could be an ex-husband ex-wife, or a present husband who continues to bother you, to abuse you verbally, emotionally, torturing you mentally. Okay, we still continue with that. And plus the second and third person in your list. It requires a certain amount of love. If you say, I love you, it's easy to love someone who's cute, who makes you happy, who takes care of you, who adores you, who you have a harmonious life with. So it's easy. It's easy to love people who are like that, who are who are there for you. But when you say I love you to the person who hurts you, I love you to the person who's mean to you, who's not nice to you, that requires more than love. I mean, you really have to extend stretch your heart to the max to be able to forgive people who abuse you, who abused you, and continuously abusing you. It requires a really, really, really big heart to be able to do that. Yes. So that's why whenever I do meditation, I always start with expanding the heart, always inhaling and exhaling and thinking of good things, happy story, good people, anything, or your baby, anything that would extend your heart, expand your heart. Okay. So I don't know. I'm sorry. I cannot do the Instagram still until now. It goes nowhere. It doesn't go to the live. In as much as I want to do the live in Instagram, it's not making me do it. I'm sorry for this iPad. It's still not happening. It's still not doing what's supposed to do. Okay. Sorry for the Instagram live. Okay, it's still not going. I tried. I rebooted my computer, my iPad. I mean, unless I'll try another thing. I'll try one more. But anyway, I rebooted my computer, still not happening. Okay. I'll try my iPhone. Hopefully my iPhone will work. Okay. Hey, my iPhone, it's working. Okay. All right. So it is the iPhone. Okay. So I'm now live in Instagram. All right. So good, good, good. iPad doesn't work. iPhone is here. Okay. All right. So what I'm telling, when you need to forgive, it requires a huge amount of love. It tests your loving capability. It tests you because if your heart is like this, it's so hard to forgive. It's more than love. It's more than love. Okay. As again I say, it's easy to love other people when they're nice to you, but if they're not nice to you, ugh, like it requires so much. A lot of you understand. A lot of you mentally you understand why you need to forgive, and a lot of you say, "I really want to forgive." A lot of you say, "Yes, I've been forgiving this person for ages, for years, for 20 years. When I was young, my mother, when I was young, my father abused me when I was young. So that's a long time. Some of you are 50s, 60s, not you, maybe other people, 50s, 60s, 80s, and still have not forgiven, have not forgiven. Oh, Dean, good morning, good evening. We're in Australia, right, Dean? Um, so mentally, a lot of you say, "Yeah, I forgive you. Yes, I forgive you. Yes, I forgive you." But it's not in the heart. It's not deep inside that you're forgiving. So it's just mentally, it's good. I'm not saying it's just, but it's good that you have the desire to forgive, and you know why you need to forgive, and you're making an effort to forgive. But until it goes deep in your inside your heart, it's not about reasoning anymore. It's just you really feel like, oh my gosh, I I I thought you're so bad to me, but also I was bad to you. Either past life or this life, you're also not nice. Okay? Yes, okay, you think you've forgiven them, you think you've been trying, you think you've done it, but when you meet the person, something in you is again is activating, is something like you don't feel comfortable. So when I know some people who actually had forgiven, and I'm so happy that you're emailing me or sharing here in Facebook that either my mother, my father, my ex-husband, I, I've I've tried, and you know how the hard they share in, yeah, sometimes live, that they have so much bitterness towards their mother, towards their father, their brother, some sexual abuse, some physical abuse when they were growing up. They're already in their 40s, 50s, 60s. And when they finally had really, really forgiven and said, I thought I did, and not because I still like, but when they actually had forgiven, they said, I have so much compassion for this person, for my ex husband, for my husband, for my father, for my mother. They have so much compassion, and they hugged, they hugged their mother. They're best friends now with their mother. And some of you, that's what you shared with me, and from there, I feel so happy that you finally neutralized, like finally worked this relationship that's been bothering you for so many years. So if this happened to other people, if they were able to forgive, I'm sure you can do also. So for those who are too hard on yourself, too hard, meaning your thoughts are all about blaming yourself, like hating yourself, or um, oh, you request to be in my live video. I don't know. I did that before, and I don't know how to go back. So I'm sorry, I cannot allow you to be in the live video. Okay. If you have a question, just post it in case, yeah, or you want to share something. Just I try to read it. Okay. Yes, forgiveness is necessary to heal you. Forgiveness is the key because it really affects your health. It's your health. If your health is suffering, I think I mentioned before that I was in a class. Oh, Tanisha, that's you. I was in a class, and at the end of the class, somebody came to me outside the building, said, Master Marla, can you heal me? I said, oh my gosh, when I saw he has so much cancer in the face, like really the ear being eaten up. Okay, obviously it's cancer. So the first thing I ask, are you angry with someone else or angry at someone else? No, he was trying to search. No, anyone in your family, anyone. Because to have that much, like, oh my gosh, really, that cancer's in the face is eating up the ear. It's like so much here you can see in the face. Um, what will I scan? I don't need to scan anyone here. Okay, you will know. You don't need to have someone prove to you or whatever. So when I say, are you angry at anyone in your family? And yeah, when he said, oh, my brother. So when he said, my brother, his face completely changed so much, like, and he said, I will never forgive him in my entire life. I will never repeat it many times. I will never forgive him. His face became like in the like in the villain in those movies. I'm sorry. Maybe he's not. That was years ago. I'm sure he's not here anymore with those looks. Um, and anytime there's a cancer case, I always I always say I always do the forgiveness first. I don't do the sweeping right away. I don't do the pranic healing right away. I I always say, I always guide them in forgiveness first, because for you, not for you, for any person who has, especially the severe cancer, the weird places, or like they're suffering so much from cancer, that means they have anger towards somebody. They have anger. Okay. Pain in the back, that's all your emotions, Krishna. You have to really clean your solar plexus, or this, you can do the forgiveness. Um, and then he was so stubborn in saying, I will never forgive my brother. I will never, right? Um, then I said, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do for you. I did not heal him. I mean, if you're already suffering that much, really, really, your ear being eaten up by cancer, he asked me to heal him, and I said, forgiveness is important for your healing, and he cannot forgive his brother, and you already know. I mean, you already know it, obviously, logically, with all this growth, it's anger that's feeding those cancer cells. Okay. Lakshmi, that's why I'm doing this. I'm here already for 1.5 years. Even though it sounds boring, forgiveness again, again, oh my God, again. It requires, unless you completely let go, and really, really say, I understand, I just bless you with love, and I will accept you as a person, because you are not this. I know you are acting as a lower self, so I want to help you if that's what you are. It's not about helping them. By helping them, you're helping yourself. Okay. Harder outside. Okay. ah your fear is to, if you act gently or lovingly, they will abuse you even more. You pretend to be tough on the outside, you pretend to be this. um I have a pranic psychotherapy class August next weekend, August 2021, pranic psychotherapy. That's level 3. It's in Facebook. Maybe I should put it again. I put it once only. So it's not about forever. Okay, I'm sorry. You don't want to do it. Well, if you do it properly, the forgiveness, it shouldn't take you forever. Shouldn't take you forever. Okay, yes, could be because somebody hurt you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. Done. And then life is a challenge all the time, right? God or the universe will send you another case to test if you're really forgiven, if you really learn your lesson, if you really, exercise the function of your heart. He will send you another person that will poke you. Yes. And then and then you will forgive again. Yes. And then done. And then, so until the end of our life, there will always be that person. So in that respect, I can say, yes, you will forgive forever. Okay. You will continue to forgive forever. Okay. Acts of social evil, what do you mean? Okay, okay. Social, political, whatever it is. Yes, you're not happy with that. Yes, you're upset with that. But there's nothing you can do. individually, right? This is what I suggest. If you continue to be upset, to be angered, to be hating whatever this social thing going on, yes, the shooting and all this, yes, it's not pleasant. Yes, it's heart wrenching to see how people could be so evil and all this. So you go into anger mode, right? You go, right? So that's not healthy for you. So leave it in God's hands. God, please forgive these people, for they do not know what they're doing. Please bless our country with love, with kindness, with harmony. So you come from the love and try to shift the energy. Like that's why we do Twin House as pranic. Well, not everybody may be pranic healer. Um, what is that? Hid Melanie? I don't know that. Okay, so there's so much looting. There's so much, drug drugs everywhere. People are doing amazing, horrible things, right? It's really horrible. So normally you go to that anger mode to like, but if you go there, the more you add to this array in the society, in the country's like the heavy energy. So you're adding to that energy. So there's no point being so angry about the situation. As people, we have the power to change the energy by blessing the energy. Doing Twin House, we're doing Twin House to heal Mother Earth, to heal the situation. Okay, we able to shift the energy instead of anger, there's so much anger, so we will bless it with love. Where there's hatred, let me sow love. Where there's injury, pardon. That's where we go. There's injury, we still forgive. Where there's darkness, light. Where there's sadness, joy. Remember the twin hearts, which is the Saint Francis of Assisi prayer? That's very powerful. So continue to forgive. It doesn't mean you say, yes, yes, you can fight. It doesn't mean you agree to the fighting by by forgiving it. That doesn't mean that. All right, you just you don't need to join the commotion. Okay. When somebody Master Choa said inner forgiveness and outer forgiveness. Okay, inner forgiveness, inside you forgive, but outside you have to put them to justice as well. As he mentioned, if somebody sexually abuse your daughter, it doesn't mean you can just say, who said that? I'll be too nice, I'll be soft, I won't do anything. That's not what it means. Okay, you can continue to abuse my daughter. Yeah, that doesn't mean that. Inner forgiveness means okay, I see the whole picture. Whatever I've done, whatever that my daughter had done in the past, that's why you're doing this. I forgive you, and for us to not see each other anymore next time, I forgive you. But externally, that's why outer forgiveness, you still have to report them to the police. You have to put justice into it. You have to make sure these perpetrators are put in jail so that they do not abuse other women. Okay, you understand? You still you forgive them, but by putting them in jail doesn't mean you still you accept totally the abuse to your daughter. Yeah, you have to put them in place. Yes, either sexually abused or they killed anyone in your family, you still have to cooperate with the officers, the police task force, to not allow them to do it again, either to yourself, to your family, or to other people. So, but still, even if you do that, I, we had a whole discussion on this one with Master Choa, because my kids were mugged, were abused, were physically, in New York City, and we, again, inner forgiveness. My son said, "Oh, I have to tithe more. I have to." Their attitude is because they know why they suffered from that mugging, is because they say, "Oh, I have to tithe more to neutralize my karma." They have a very good attitude about karma, but they cooperated with the police Uh, it's a lot of work. They were given a lot of faces to identify who those three people are who did it to them. uh, faces, they have to go to the police department. No, 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 yes, yes, yes. I said, Mom, it's difficult. Sometimes for us they look alike, but they finally they pinned down the three people. They were in jail, and it was Master guiding us what to do at that time. uh, the what do you call this, they were in the hospital, they were bloody and all this, but they understood the hatred is not there. They even said they would tithe more to neutralize whatever that karma is. Okay, that's forgiveness. And um, even though it's a lot of time to go to the police to identify them, it, and we found out that the police said it's a hate crime. I said, what's hate crime? Because we're Asians. They hate Asians, especially Chinese. Again, whatever. I don't know. They don't know. They don't know that we are the soul, and the soul has no sex, has no gender, has no sex, has no gender, has no color, has no religion. But they don't know that, so they profile Asians, especially Chinese. And my children, they got my eyes. They look Chinese, even though we're Filipinos, right? But doesn't matter. Filipinos, we're all Asians, so it's called hate crime against Asians. And they were profiled just because they look Asian, and they were, they're so nice. They called us 8 in the morning, and I said, Mom, we're okay. Right? Dad, we're okay. Spoke to Glenn. Dad, we're okay. We're okay. Two of my sons, okay. We're okay, all right? We're here at the hospital. We're here at Brookdale Hospital, New York City. So they 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 were bloody. Their shirts are bloody. They have stitches in the head, stitches in the hand, but we're okay. They're so nice, so they don't make us worry. We're okay, right? And they're bloody, and we came home. Police were there, investigating what happened, trying to, but they cooperated the whole time. But what's important, one of my sons is fine. Like, I should tithe more, whatever karma I did in the past. So I need to realize that means, but the other ones, yeah, if I haven't got, he's mad, the second one. But after that, when I explained, you know, whatever you've done in the past, that's why you're harvesting it now. Okay? So let's just forgive them. Let's just cooperate with the police and everything. And they did. And they did. Okay? So um I mean, my kids, they were like, I forgot, 25 years old and 23 years old that time. Now they're 39 and 42. Will be 42. Okay? So that's already in the past. I mean, things can happen bad, but it's how you react to it, how what you do with that situation that can make you miserable for the rest of your life, or live a happy life, right? So they forgave it, done deal, and they're now happy. I mean, they've been happy for a long time. Okay, my kids are happy. Okay, so what I share that is for you, if you have a not so happy moments in your life in the past, from childhood up to now, it's time to be happy. It's time to release yourself. It's time to let go of all these memories of whatever this abuse or again, some of you say, Antoine, I believe Lola. Okay, everyone is fine. Everyone is happy. Okay, everyone is happy. It was my most wonderful weekend. All my grandchildren were with me here in my house. It's amazing to take care of all of them by myself, or all of them. Glenn put all of them to sleep by himself. It's fun. It's fun. It's amazing taking care of the grandchildren. Okay. Yes. Yes, that actually happened to my kids. And one of my sons, the first one, had a torn ligament. What do you call the ACL? Um, He loved basketball when he was in high school and fell and whatever, so hurt his ligament, torn ligament. Well, Masachowa said he was 15 when that happened. Masachowa said, if if not completely torn, we can still do pranic healing. So we did pranic healing. He, Masachowa, myself, Glenn, healed his knee uh, s- so that he can still continue playing basketball without operation. We were trying to avoid operation so that he loved basketball. So there's torn ligament, but not completely ACL, right? So we healed it. So he's fine for 10 years, 15 years old to 25 years old. He was able to play basketball in spite of the torn ACL. And then this mugging happened. He had to turn around to go to the diner to call the police when his brother was being abused, well, being run after by a blade cutter, a blade like those cutter, the cutter. He was being chased by this bad guy and he slashed whatever. And he turned around to go back to the diner where they ate and he twisted his knee. So not only the ligament completely was torn and also the meniscus got torn. So no choice, he had to undergo the knee surgery. So whatever karma he has from that knee, why they were like mugged or whatever, it's over. It's over. Why I know? Because the first operation did not work well. The more he was unable to move. If he can bend his knee like this, that he cannot bend like this. The other way, the operation cannot bend it this way. So it went wrong. The second one, we tithe. We donated more money to neutralize whatever karma he has with his knee. And then after that, he became a triathlon. Okay, he ran miles, whatever, 26 100 miles, I don't know, running 100 miles, 26 bike, and 2 miles swim, something like that. He participated so many triat, 10K, whatever those triathlon, everything. Until now, he's preparing for December in Singapore. So that I believe, and I continue to tithe in a prosthetic foundation just to make sure he doesn't go to that. I continue to tithe, all right? And I forgive also those people who had done this to him. Okay. And not only it's a family thing, not because it happened to your kids, of course. There was no hatred in any me and Glenn, there was no hatred at all. We just applied the energy work. We forgave as well, aside from my kids. We tithe big for the operation, for and continuously tithing, so that whatever karma they have that they suffered from this and that knee especially, then I believe it's neutralized because it continues to use that knee amazingly. Okay, to do a triathlon requires strong knees. Yeah, so the yes we tithe to neutralize whatever negative karma. So if you have a daughter or a son who something bad happened, you know, then use the power of money. Some people, I hate money, I don't want to be prosperous, but you can use money as an energy form to neutralize whatever bad happened in the past. Okay, it works, it works, it works. Okay, all right. So anyway, aside from tithing, aside from accepting whatever, right, and understanding the whole thing, yes, we understand, but really it needs to come from the heart. Come from the heart. Oh, your sister now has ovarian cancer. Okay, 3 to 21 days. Okay, you can guide her to forgiveness. I remember I had a pranic psychotherapy class or crystal class, pranic psychotherapy class. not long ago, February this month, this year. He she had cancer of the brain, of the liver. I mean, let me correct it. Lungs, brain, lungs, bone. It's four areas cancer. And it's a student attending pranic psychotherapy. And I said, I will heal you at lunch. Okay, I will heal you at lunch. If you're watching, I don't give names anyway. I will heal you at lunch. So she said, I want to serve, I want to heal people, I have a calling. So I said, do you have anyone that you're angry at? Again, same technique. Because again, I want to do the forgiveness. Do you have any guilt or anything you can share, or any secret that you don't want anyone to know? Yep, I cannot tell you. I cannot. I cannot. Her face became crying, bitter, whatever. I cannot share with you. I said, but you have to. If you want me to heal you, you need to share me. What is this secret or anger towards somebody that you cannot express, you cannot tell anyone? So anyway, I forced her to tell me her secret, because I want to lead her in guiding forgiveness to whoever that person is. And then finally, she said, my mother, right? She was so much into tears. And yeah, I, I said, okay, you don't need to don't need to give the details. Now that I know it's your mother, let's do the forgiveness. He was already crying so much because of the memories of whatever the mother did. I did not get the story. I don't need the story. I just want to know who. So I guided her in forgiving. I explained why you need to forgive. I explained the whole thing, the law of karma and everything, that is more beneficial for her to forgive than holding on to it. If she wants to be healed of cancer, I explained the whole thing. I explained the whole lunch break of 1 hour, whatever lunch break we have, 1 hour, while the students are gone, to explain the law of karma and why she needs to do that for her own sake, not for her mother's sake. Your mother's already not here. We will talk to the soul of your mother and all this. So that's what we did. And then I said, I will heal you one more time tomorrow at the end. And I forgot if it's yes, she stayed. And then I said, next crystal class, I have a crystal class in 2 months. I want you to be there. I want I plan to use her for the healing on the consecrated crystals. To I normally choose two subjects to lay on crystals. I want you to be there. And another one, I have a MS, I believe. So I want the two of you, fibromyalgia or MS. I want the two of you next in my crystal class, okay? So yes, okay. So they came, and I was so touched when she said, because I normally ask in the beginning of the class, why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? What's your intention? Why you came here for this class? I want to make sure I meet their intention. I get the results that they came there for. And that person, the one with cancer, oh, Ellen, you were there. Yes. Ellen, you witnessed this person when she shared about the cancer, right? She said, all cancer gone except one tiny thing in the brain. She just had the whatever the day before a test done on her body, MRI, whatever. All cancer cells gone except that one on the brain. And she said, I forgave all. I kept on forgiving. Oh yeah, Vivi, you were there. I just from that time, from February up to April, she just kept on forgiving everybody. She forgave her mother. She loves her mother. 2 months. She was able to let go of that pain from her mother. She must be in her 40s. I believe she was in her 40s. Imagine in her 40s, I don't know what anger or whatever the hurt that he had from her mom, that I believe caused her cancer and kept on multiplying because she still holds that about her mom. That's 40 years or maybe 35 years. I don't know when it started. I did not. make her tell the whole story about her mom. All I want to know who's the source of her anger. And then 2 months is all it took for her to totally forgive her mom. Okay? And cancer disappeared. Okay? The power of pranic healing, the teachings of pranic healing, the power of forgiveness. All right? Anyway, that's all I can share. So if you say forever I have to forgive, that means you're already prophesizing that it will take you too it will be too hard for you to forgive. Okay? Just make an intention. This is not good for me. I want my health back. I want my happiness back. I want my abundance back. And that's it. Right? I said, what if they're still mean? What if they're still that way? Whatever. Doesn't matter. You do it for you. And once you change, eventually they will change. But you need patience because you said they're not changing, they're not changing. You're not doing this for them to change. You change and then eventually they will change, okay? Or how you look at it, how you look at the whole picture will change. You'll be happy. I want you to be happy. I want you to be free. I'm sorry, whoever this is. I'm sorry for that question. By the way, how do you know Grandmaster Joe Kuksui? How do I know him? I was with him many years. He used to live or stay in our house whenever he taught pranic healing in or any workshops in New Jersey, in New York. We traveled together. I followed him wherever. He stayed in our house for the 1 week or 2 weeks. I had a lot of time with the teacher. Okay, that's how I know him. I witnessed him live his life, his authentic life, his amazing life. I witnessed him. He's my idol. He's my model. He's the one I look up to. He's the one who gives me the joy of teaching pranic healing. He's the one who guides what would teach us if I have a decision to make through a patient or through my own life decisions. If Master were alive, what would he do in this situation? I always think, of course, my brain is like an ant, ant. My brain is like an ant compared to the brain of the teacher. It's a huge, huge, giant computer. Okay, but I still try. If he were alive, what would he did? How would he handle the situation? Okay, how would he handle this situation? Any request you have to email me. In my website, I have a request for a blessing for healing. I cannot remember you here. So if you want healing for your daughter or what, do it through that, through my website, mastermarlag.com. Okay, I do that. Whatever request you have, I do it. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Got it, Kathy. Mm. Okay. We have a healing pod who specializes on cancer. If you have a serious case, I suggest you. They do gratitude. Part of the cancer treatment is gratitude and forgiveness. You forgive and be grateful for these people who tested you to learn whatever lessons you need to learn. Okay? That's why I said love, forgiveness, and gratitude. You need to require a lot of love to be able to forgive. And after that, realize that, hey, this person did good in my life. I learned my lesson through him, her. Now I'm so strong. I'm more loving. I'm more patient because of this person. That's why you do gratitude. You do gratitude. Yeah, okay. Sometimes you don't see the results right away. That's why you need patience. Master, I've been forgiving him for 1 year. Okay. In what way? How? And what do you expect? Okay. Just continue to do good. Continue to do good. Continue to do good. Okay. Okay. Let's do forgiveness now. Okay. Close your eyes now. Good, Kathy. Very good. Thank you for your sharing. Oh, thank you, Jordy. Mm, I love that your love for Master grows each day. Very good. Thank you. You will live a good life if you align your life with the teacher who's aligned to the greater teachers who's aligned to God. In essence, you're aligning to God, aligning to God, and through the lineage, your life will be better. Good job. Good job. Okay. Good. Okay, so let's close our eyes. I'm not supposed to see you. You're not supposed to chat because your eyes are closed. And me too, I'm not supposed to read your chat because eyes are closed. Okay, close your eyes. Inhale and exhale from your heart. Be aware of your heart. And you can feel your heart dancing, like activating. For each breath, you can feel your heart expanding. The key is the slight hold in between the inhalation and the exhalation, the slight hold. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Feel the love. Think of happy events in your life. Think of the people that you love, your babies, your children, your wife, your husband, your friends, your teacher. Any image that will make you happy, that will make your life worth living. Activate your heart. Feel the loving quality, the forgiving quality of your heart, the compassionate quality, the generous, giving heart. Feel the joyful quality of your heart, the peaceful. Feel the peace within you, the joy within you. Feel your amazingness, your awesomeness. You're awesome. You're amazing. Sometimes you just don't see it because you focus on your weaknesses, on your mistakes. You go to the blame mode of the past. It's past, it's over. What I want you to see right now is your future. What's your intention for forgiving? You want to live a happy, visualize a happy life, a healthy, visualize a healthy life, a prosperous, visualize prosperous and abundant life, a peaceful, visualize a peaceful life, a graceful, visualize a graceful, a life filled with grace, a graceful life, a successful, visualize a successful life, a fulfilled, visualize a fulfilled life. If you see this the way you visualize it, you will feel happy. You will feel inspired, motivated. Every morning, you wake up with enthusiasm, looking forward to a beautiful life, not looking back to the memories of how you were abused, how this person is so bad to you. That's the past. Close the doors behind you and look forward to an open door where you are opening, to a closed door where you are opening it. And upon opening it, there's so much waiting for you, so much more than what you had in the past. So many opportunities, so many good people waiting for you, so many friends. If you're looking for a partner because you had a bad partner before, a loving partner, the guy or the woman is there waiting for you. Before you had closed doors, now you open it, they're there. The riches, the abundance, your health, new health, better health. Look forward to this life. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And as you see a beautiful life, you are powerful, but you are powerful because of your connection to your teacher and to the Supreme God. So I want you to feel the connection from above and say, God, please bless my life. To my teacher, whoever your spiritual teacher is. In my case, my teacher is Master Chokutsui. Please bless my life. And when you say, please bless my life, it includes your family, your career, your health, everything that you said. This is a peaceful, happy, joyful, peaceful, whatever, grateful, amazing, healthy, happy life. You are instilling, creating a much more exciting, inspiring, motivating future than going in the past. In this beautiful life, there's no blame, remorse, guilt, face. You're done with that. Done. So I forgive myself for whatever I've done in the past and forgive all whoever had hurt me in the past. Could be your own parents, your siblings, your friends, your business partner, whoever had hurt you. I forgive all of you. Now, if you have that number one person that you're having a difficult time forgiving, could be your present husband or wife, or a best friend that turned sour, or a business partner who fooled you, whoever it is, put that one person in front of you. I forgive all, especially this person. God, help help me increase my loving quality, my forgiving heart to forgive this person. Ask God's help because with yourself, it's more difficult. With their help, everything becomes easier. To the healing angels, healing ministers, to the psychotherapy angels, to the angels of forgiveness, please help me forgive this person. This number two and number three as well, you can include that. And to forgive all who had hurt me in the past. I forgive you all. And God, please forgive me as well for my share in this harmony, in this friction, in this fight. See yourself playing your part, whatever part you had played in this harmony. Acknowledge it without remorse. It's not without blaming yourself anymore. You're just looking at the picture. What happened? It's not only them doing it to you, but it also did something to them. If you say, I've been so nice to this person all my life, I gave my all, maybe in the past incarnations, you had done it and you're not aware. Just say, I forgive. I forgive all of you and I forgive myself as well. And imagine a life without any more ill feelings towards these people. You're happy, fulfilled life, healthy, prosperous, your career is going great. You have no complaints against anyone else. You love all. And most of all, you love yourself now. You appreciate yourself. You look at yourself with respect, with honor. You feel worthy, worthy of the blessings from God, worthy of the blessings of the angels, worthy of the blessings of your teacher, worthy of your life, worthy of your presence here. You see your value now. You respect yourself. You appreciate yourself. And you begin to appreciate the people in your life. Say, God, thank you for your blessings. Thank you for blessing my beautiful life, the beautiful people I meet, my beautiful family, my beautiful home, my amazing career, my business, my loved ones. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be still, be aware, and breathe in all these good energies, the happy feelings, the expanded version of you. When you forgive, you when you're upset, you contract. When you forgive and love, you expand. You need this expansion. You can feel different when you're fully expanded. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And open your eyes. Open your eyes now. Okay. All right. I don't know why I got frozen in Instagram. But anyway, I'm sorry some of you are joining just now. It's over. We're done. Okay. Um, we start at 9 o'clock for those who joined late. Okay. Angelica, is it still frozen? Reconnect? Do I have to reconnect? Hmm. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, so how do you feel? How do you feel? Were you able to feel that your heart expanded? Were you able to feel that? Okay. All right. You're saying thank you. Okay. So much peace and love. Okay. So the key is in the heart. If you if you inhale and exhale with awareness in the heart, you will feel the expansion in your heart. Okay. Back pain reduces. Okay. Yes. Okay, Krishna. Um, the back pain, the reason why that's you have a lot of repressed emotions. You have a lot of things you're carrying behind you. Okay. So let go of whatever um hard hard feelings, any pain, any hurt that you have towards other people, let go. So you're I don't know if you're a prana killer, Priya, Krishna, I'm sorry, Krishna. You can just clean your back solar plexus. You have a lot. You put a lot in your treasure chest. Okay, treasure chest meaning your collection in the back. Okay, a weight had been lifted off of me. Okay, yes, I feel much better. Very cool. Yes, much lighter. I feel relaxed and calm. Felt the love. You got COVID, okay. COVID, it will expand your lungs, which will expand your heart, which means your lungs will open up as well. Feeling more lighter, feeling more calm, released, okay, great, released. I needed to do this funny while I was doing it. My son came up for forgiveness. Found that interesting. Okay. All right. Anyway, feel joyful and peaceful. Ah, Niurka from, oh, you're Niurka from Chile. I like your pen name, Prana Transformer. My knee and ankle pain from for long. I have knee and ankle pain. Okay, continue doing this forgiveness, especially forgiving oneself. Feel part of your back itchy. Yes, dirty energy release, so that's why it's itchy. You know, when you go to the gym, you go to those exercises, when you haven't exercised for a long time, you feel your thighs itchy, whatever, your belly itchy, all the dirt coming out. That's a good sign. Okay. All right. Back pain, heaviness, heart, heaviness gone, now feeling serene. Okay, very good. You feel renewed. You love starting this week. Oh, it's Monday, yes. You just joined next week. Join at 9 o'clock New York time. A deep breath, took a deep breath at the end. Yes. Pain in the abdomen for a long time. What to do? Continue doing the forgiveness. Continue doing it. And if you're a pranic killer, sweep that part. Okay? What about when you have a lot of pain in your neck? This is stress. In this neck, the back, that's stress. Heal yourself of stress. Back solar plexus. Okay, very hard, something coming out from the solar plexus. You've been holding a lot also. Uh, metal. Okay, so we have to end. I'm over time by 2 minutes. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want you to continue forgiving yourself and others. Okay, bye. Bye bye.